Tell me who in here. Say hi to me. Tell me who in there. And share me. I ain't been telling y'all to share me. Hey, Wine with T, what's going on? I got a lot of stuff to ask you, child. I just love your kitchen etiquette. I just love it. What I wanted to ask you about first? I just love it. Oh wait, let me turn this down. You had that basket. What was that? A steamer basket. Tell me how that worked. Hey, Nick. Tell me how the steamer basket work. You got more kitchen gadgets than I do. Hey, Janika. Hey, y'all. Yeah. Hey, Gail. Yeah, you had the core. Now, you said most people have a core. I ain't never had a core. I've heard of it, but I never had one. I need one. I never had one. Hey, Lisa Marie, what's going on? My girls is up and through here. Hey, y'all, sugars. Hey, Sheila. Hey, y'all. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. Got a lot of topics tonight. A lot of topics to talk about. So get your drinks and your snack, your zoom zooms, and your wham whams. Because we got a lot to talk about. First, membership. You put your food in the basket and sit it over a pot so that the steam come. Really? So what food you put in there, T? Do you put like vegetables? Like, because people like steamed vegetables. Like you would put vegetables. I'm old school. I boil mine down until they get almost mashed. But I would like them to try it and it'd be a little crunchy. Most people sit the baskets in a wok with a little wok. I heard you say the wok. Now, you know, I bought me a wok 2 years ago. I ain't never used it. I ain't never took it out the box, right? Because I wanted to make fried rice. But then, you know, it was just me. So I never used it. I'm waiting until my man comes, then I'm going to use it, right? Hey, India, what's going on? So, what? Nick got you in red? Yeah, I don't see you in red. Vegetables and fish. Oh, you steam. I've seen people have steam. Now, what's the taste difference between steamed fish and baked fish? Like, I don't really like, I don't like baked too much. I put some fish in the air fryer the other day without the seasoning that I used to cover it up, and I ain't really like it. I like crispy. I want my fish deep fried. But see, you eat healthier than me, so. Or I heard you say the dumplings. Now, let's get to the dumplings. That's what I want to talk about, the dumplings. The dumplings is like the dumplings that you have with chicken and dumplings, them kind of dumplings. And I heard you say they sell them in Food Line, because we got a Food Line by me. So they sell the dumplings, the kind that you put in water, that kind like that. The taste is the same to me because I use the same seasoning. Okay. I just like my fish crispy like my wings. She took it off. Thanks, Nick. Did you thought you was in trouble? Gail said she thought she was in trouble. I like my fish baptized in green. Yeah. I like that. Baptized, exactly. There's two. I use my air fryer for everything, and I use olive oil. But when I eat fish, and when I have chicken wings, now the chicken wings, I don't have to have them in the grease anymore because I learned how to cook them crispy in the air fryer. But my fish, because that seasoning that I use, fish fry seasoning in the bag, it was salty. I don't like salt at all. I don't like to taste salt at all. It was salt. Now, when I use the chicken fry, that's what I use when I put my chicken in the air fryer. It's fine. That fish fry was a little salty, and I don't like it. Yeah, Nick be on it. I'm telling you, Nick is moderator extraordinaire. Okay, I don't care, hands down. I don't care what nobody say. She own it. India too now. They own it. So anyway, y'all, we got the memberships going, right? I appreciate and I need y'all to get some memberships. You got 6 people. I'd like to have at least 10, but nevertheless, I'm going live for the members on Friday, probably 8 o'clock. Wings are delicious. Yes, they are. I started doing that because, listen, the air fryer, baby, the wings, and I learned how to make them crispy with that bottle, spray that olive oil on it. Bye. The wings in the air fryer is delish. And I thought I would always deep fry my wings. But the air fryer, now if I can get this fish right, but like I said, I bought that bag of fish fry, and I thought I had used it before, but it was salty. And maybe because I got to check and see, it might have been seasoned. Maybe I should get unseasoned. Because it was salty. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. We could put them in water. We could put them in water, or I like to use a flavored broth. But I prefer them steamed or air fried because I'm weird about some textures. Boiling them makes them rubbery with me. Boiling what? I missed it. Boiling what, T? Because our air fryer is the truth. If we had had the air fryer 20, 30 years ago, people would still be alive right now. Oh, I can say that, can't I? Yeah, they'd still be here right now. I did catfish and nuggets in air fryer today. Not today. Not, my God, today. I love the air fryer. Now, my air fryer we got the same air fryer. I do all kinds of stuff. Have you used your other gadgets? I've only used the air fryer part. I haven't used the dehydration. I haven't used the rotisserie. I haven't used any of that. It's still all packed up. You can only cook. That's good, Sheila. That's good. I haven't used a lot of my toys. I haven't used once I left Cleveland because it was only me. So I didn't use the crock pot because I make a crock pot or something. Who gonna eat it? After I eat something twice, I'm pretty much done with it. So, the dumplings. Okay. I know I saw it, Gail. I just saw it just before I got on here. I got to research it, so that's why I ain't really talking about it. But I see she got 4 years. But I will be talking about that tomorrow on the live. I just saw that. 4. I thought she was gonna get more than that, actually. I get the dumplings that are filled with veggies or shrimp. So that's another thing. I didn't even know that existed. I saw that. I was watching your videos today, and I saw that. And do they have chicken in them? I like chicken because I don't eat pork or nothing else. So do they have chicken in them? Destiny from Basketball Wives, child. Destiny from Basketball Wives. She had did some PPP or defrauded. She did some stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh, that Destiny? Oh, wait. I'm thinking, who I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about British. Oh, Destiny in jail? Wait a minute. What did she do? Oh, I'm thinking about British from Basketball Wives. Destiny, I didn't know she was in trouble. Trader Joe's got some tea. Wait a minute. Destiny from Love and Marriage Huntsville? What did she do? That's why they put her off the show. They knew about that. What? Forgery? What did she forge? Oh, y'all knew about that? I didn't know. And they gave her 4 years? I wonder, what did she forge? Her taxes? What did she do? Because she had that beauty supply that didn't have nothing in it. That's horrible. I swear by Lisa Marie said she swear by her name, Foodie and Crockpot. Crockpot comfort foods. Yep. That's why she off. That's what I said, T. That's why she off the show. See, they had wind of it. Because I was like, why did they take her off and leave Lou and Tiffany on there? She signed her husband's name on what? And he got her. Now listen, we need to talk about that on a bill. And they sent her to jail for that? They sent her to jail for that? And what kind of dude is he to make her go to jail and leave their child? Because at that age, babies need their mama. Oh, I don't like him. I didn't like him in the first place. He sent her. Did he do that? Or because how would they know? How would they know that she signed and put his name on the bill? How would they know unless he told it, right? Oh, you said that's probably why they divorced. But they was married, so it would be okay, wouldn't it? They were married. Crime Stoppers. Well, the Crime Stoppers is busy down there in Huntsville. They were looking for Kiki. And we got to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville, but not today. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. We're going to talk about all this Love and Huntsville stuff tomorrow. Because I already got a full docket for today. Crime Stoppers is working down there in the Huntsville, ain't it? For him to get custody, he told on her. He had to. I don't like that. Listen, you could break up, we can divorce, we can break up, but don't try to get me in trouble. Now she's got that's a felony on her record. Don't try to get me in trouble and take me away from my child. That's a whole different animal right there. Oh my God. So, okay, so you got a husband and you put his name on a bill. That's against the law? Is that against the law, y'all married folk? I would think it wouldn't be. And I would hope that I wouldn't marry a man that was so easily want to put me in jail. That means he hate her. That means he hate her. She gonna blame it on Mel. No, she ain't. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. Why they so upset with Mel? Mel think everybody jealous of her, and they could be, but I don't think it's jealousy. It's betrayal. Mel be cool with him, get him on the show because she need them people for the show, and then she turns on him. Now, I don't care what nobody say. That's not friendship. And Destiny really thought that was her girl, just like Stormy thought that was her girl. Now, she have yet to turn on Tiffany, but that's because probably Tiffany and her don't interact that much, right? She ain't gonna blame it on Mel. She did it after the divorce, I think. It had to be after, because if that's your husband, I wouldn't see nothing wrong with that, right? Now, that's a my God today. My ex signed my name on a joint 401k, and my attorney told me he could do time. Oh, really? So it's against the law. But see, you were a good person. Even though you don't like him, probably don't, but you didn't try to put him in jail. I would think that if you got kids with and been married to and was in love with at one time, something it's not trivial, but it's not major. You wouldn't want to send him to jail. Now, he done sent that girl to jail for 4 years and her baby at the developing years of her baby. That's horrible. I don't like him. That's horrible. Hey, Queen Supreme. We're happy to have you here. She fell out with Destiny because she was going back and telling Martell everything she was saying and doing. Yeah, but they were hurt. But see, her and Martell was friends first. Martell was her friend first. Now, in a situation like that, that could be sticky. But I think your loyalty be to your first friend. I don't know, because I never had a relationship like that. But I feel for her. Because jail ain't nowhere for nobody to be going. Not no woman with a little baby. That's heartbreak, y'all. Listen, when I was away on vacation and them girls, I wasn't there that long, and them girls, kids would come to the visit. I never had visits because I was only there 4 months. I told my people, don't bring my kids, don't come, I'm cool, right? But them girls would have visits with their kids, and that would be the most horrible, saddening time. They would all be walking around there after the visit, dry and dead and sad and depressed. The energy would be off. That's horrible. Oh my. We'll talk about all this tomorrow, y'all. So anyway, now that everybody in here, he left her after she had that baby. Right after. The baby was 2-3 weeks or something. My finger is still hurting, y'all, when I slam that TV on my finger. Memberships, y'all. I'd like for y'all to get a membership. Anyway, Friday, I think I probably already said this, but I'm gonna say it again. Friday for the members, I'm going live. If you have something that you want us to discuss, email me, text me, something me, so we can discuss it. Okay, that's forever, right? Members. I think Mel don't mess with them because they all probably knew about Martell cheating ways. She was just fake about it and didn't just say that. Well, yeah, but see, in the case like that, I believe that's why she's so mad at Tisha. I do believe that, and I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow. Is because what I don't like about these girls on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let's just say Marceau is cheating. Let's say he's cheating. He's cheating. He didn't touch everybody in Huntsville. Tisha ain't talking about it. She ain't bothered by it. Not publicly. Leave her alone. Quit trying to mess up her marriage. And we're going to get deep into that tomorrow because I feel some kind of ways about that. 4 months after she had the baby. It was 4 months. I thought it was sooner than that. Maybe it wasn't his baby. No, that's his baby because why he tried to fight for it. That's his baby. That's his baby. He didn't ever want to be filmed, and I don't think he really wanted to be on there. You didn't see him that often, because I think they got divorced in her first season on there. The proceedings started, but she didn't tell us till the next season. Um, uh, Something was probably off with him in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I need y'all to get memberships. We're gonna have a meeting Friday. We're gonna go live Friday at 8. So it won't be a regular live. It'll be a members only live on Friday. And I think that's going to be the permanent time for the members is on Friday. Yeah. All right. So also, y'all share me with y'all people. Share me, okay? I'm trying to grow my channel. They say the baby. What you saying, T? What you saying? T say the baby look like his dad. What you saying? Because, genes, people do look like other folks now. She ain't mess with his daddy. We ain't gonna do that right there. We ain't doing that. Destiny had a, you know what? Destiny had a dude too. They was in love. I just thought about that. She had a dude. The husband probably get mad. See, they don't like you to move before they move. Yeah, y'all got divorced, but she was supposed to stay single and sad. They want you to be single and sad. That's what they want. Hey, Denise. On the last viewing, she said she had another. She did. They showed him. If they didn't show him, I seen it on her because I followed her on IG. That's probably why I ain't seen her on IG. They was having a good time on IG. The baby looked like the ex. Ooh, Moses. His name ain't Moses, is it? Is his name Moses? It ain't Martell, baby. Ooh, y'all. Ooh, y'all reaching. Y'all. Ooh, Jack Squad. Jack Squad. Anyway, y'all, make sure you like and share me, right? And what else I got to say? That's it. So let's see what we go to first. First of all, y'all, she did have a what? An ex. I think he's from ATL. Them Huntsville, them Alabama boys don't like them girls going to Atlanta. That's the first place they go is to the ATL. Let me tell y'all this, what I saw. That Amazon has a drone to drop off your medicine at your house. Now, I don't know how that's going to work, especially if you get narcotics or if you live in an area where people steal. Urban. I'm going to just say urban. Anywhere, but I'm just going to say urban, right? Hey, Tiffany. I heard that she wasn't stealing. Now, y'all, no, was she? That was just her friend. They was friends from college or either high school. They were friends from school, I think. They grew up together, so. Gail say her and she was thinking like she wasn't dating Martell. She wasn't dating Martell. She wasn't dating Martell. She wasn't doing it to Martell. Because you know how you always have a friend. I got friends like that. You know they ain't worth nothing to be doing that with, and you don't do that. Hey, Angel, what's going on, Angel? So anyway, what y'all think about Amazon gonna drop your medicine out of the sky to your house? And will that work? Will that be effective? Will that be effective? What if it go into the wrong yard? Like, I don't know. I don't know about that, right? But anyway, do y'all follow Peach McIntyre, the girl on YouTube? She's a big YouTuber, and she has a huge following, and she has a husband that ain't worth a quarter and 7 kids. She has 7 kids. She got the orange hair. Do y'all follow her? The police got her arrested. They say they got her. Wait, another one? They say they got her. Hey, Minyard, what's going on, Minyard? I ain't seen you in a while. They say, wait, y'all done threw me off with that. The warrant. I'm threw off with the Tiffany. I didn't know nothing about that with Destiny. I mean, I ain't know nothing about. I don't know how that got away from me. How did y'all know that? Because I used to follow her. I mean, I follow her, but I guess you follow if you don't like her or do something. I try not to because she is pathetic. What's her name again? Her name is Destiny. If that's who y'all talking about. Destiny. I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for her. You imagine going on TV, being famous or infamous, and then you in the penitentiary. That's quite a fall from grace. Peach. Peach McIntyre. Yeah. So she was a gambler. She gambled. She went to the casino all the time, right? Let me tell you what these bloggers do that I think they should not do. They always talk about how much money they have, right? Funky doesn't even do it all the time, and I like Funky. Don't get me wrong. This other person I follow do it all the time, and Peach talk about they talk about their money a lot, and I don't know if that's because they never had none, then they got with YouTube and they get some. I guess that's why. But I think that that's something you should not do, right? This ain't nobody business. We know if you got 80,000 followers, you getting some change, right? The other lady, who the other lady? Peach McIntyre. And so anyway, she has this sorry husband. Y'all got to follow. She don't really do videos that much. She do a lot of shorts, but she tells her story through the shorts, right? And I think her mama is Essie Strawberry or something like that. Her and her mama done fell out. Her and her whole family has fell out. Now, initially, when I first started watching her, I didn't know if it was because, um, I thought they were saying she was just making them stories up. I kind of think it's real, right? But anyway, she said she made $1 million last year and spent it all gambling. Now, if that's true, I don't know. But the fact that you spent a lot of money, maybe she didn't spend a whole million, but you spent a lot of your money gambling is stupid to me, right? And you got 7 kids and a no good husband. Her husband does nothing, and she talks about him all the time, but she keep having babies by him, right? Got any time yet? It was just a warrant. The girl British from basketball. Oh, okay, that's what I thought I saw. British had got 4 years. Now that's what I thought I saw. Okay, thank you, India. Yeah, Peach says she broke now, Lisa Marie. Claims she made $1 million that doesn't have a dime. Her mom is Tracy. Oh, her mama Tracy. Okay. I believe she is always gambling on YouTube. That's what I heard. I heard she's always gambling, but this is what I don't understand. If the Lord blessed me with $1 million, right? Do y'all know what I would do? I would invest in some property. I would get something for my grandkids to have. I would pay their college. I would pay their college. I don't know if that's a thing, but I would have set up college funds. Let me say that, right? For my grandkids. I would have me some properties. I would create some generational wealth for my grandkids, right? And great greats and on and on and on. I would not be wasting my money with gambling, but gambling is an addiction just like smoking crack and alcohol and sex and everything else. But she pays her husband's tens of thousands. Huh? What? First of all, what apartment hold 9 people? That's first of all. I thought she lived in a house. What? And she pay her husband. Now, how do you pay your husband to watch his kids? Well, her mama was watching them, and I think her and the mama fell out. That's when I started watching her. But not, her and the mama fell out. And I watched the mama say something. What I think is going on in that family is that they may be jealous of Peach, but she making all that money, but she don't know what to do with it. It's always the people that don't know what to do with the money that get it. Got nerve to do construction tours and telling people how to buy that, but doesn't. I thought she had a house. What all them kids? Where they living at? What apartment building they living in? They living in 2, 3 apartments. She living in an apartment. What apartment hold? How many bedrooms would you have to have? Do they make 4-bedroom apartments? I know that might sound stupid, but for real, do they? You would have to have a 4-bedroom apartment. So you got one, and then you would have 3 bedrooms for your kids. That still ain't enough because you put 2 in a room, 2, 4, 6. That still ain't enough room. You have to open up the dining room. What? And she do construction tours. How she doing construction tours? They live in an apartment? That don't even make sense to me. Pays him 10 grand not too long ago. Paid him 30 grand. Bought him a $60,000. Stop, y'all. Stop. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. My mind can't process a lot of stupid at one time. Hold on. Hold on. What? They do have a 4-bedroom. Okay. She does real estate tours for what? And she don't have her own. Who? They pay her to do that? What? That don't even make sense. I don't even know what to say because that don't even make sense, y'all. I ain't paying my husband to watch our kids. And it seems like, I think I heard her say one time, because I don't watch all her videos, I just don't have that kind of time. But that they met in school in junior high, something. That's been her boyfriend, and all of that and all of that. But for whatever reason, she can't let him go. And he don't do nothing, and then she be crying like. So I don't know if that stuff is real or if it's not. She took her son's shop. I saw that. He had on all that designer stuff. I saw that. I did see that one. Well, entity, they gonna get you out of that entity if you don't do right. I don't know what the meow meant. I don't know. I don't think all of the kids are his. I think they all are, because she said she's been with him since the 7th grade, 8th grade, something like that. I think they all are his kids. I think. See, this is the reason. This is the reason why men are, because we aren't making them do what they're supposed to do. It's not at least be jealous. Her life is nothing to be jealous of. She is so damaged. Her mom has her own channel. I thought her mom had her own channel. Well, why don't they like her? That's what I don't, because see, I just got hip to her a little while ago, and I don't watch all her videos. I just watch a couple, 2, 3, 4. But why don't they like her, Lisa Marie? What is the problem? I think her mama, did he hit her mama? Or did her mama hit him or something? Why don't they like her, though? And then I did see, she went on a rampage about her dad. And then the dad went away, and she was clowning about that. They break up because he cheats. Then she gets, oh, she did. And is Tracy the last baby? Oh. No, I just styled it a little different. That's all. Oh, because he cheats and then she gets pregnant again. So when he come back, he fertile. She is too, and then she get pregnant. Because she is a horrible person. He hit her. Oh, that's what I thought. He hit the mom. She claims they don't like her. It's all for sympathy. So what did she do to her mom? Nephew, what's happening, Neff? I miss you. What did he do to her mom? I mean, I know he hit her, but what was that about? Oh, the autistic son. The autistic son is in the middle. He's big, though, because I did see a picture of him or something. Hey, Live, Love, LaKay. Don't get on the peachy most of the roller coaster. Because, listen, I was trying to figure out, was that real? Or was she just doing that for clicks and likes and views? But sometimes she be on the I be scrolling and she crying. Like, I don't know if it's real, because I just got hip to her. So I don't know if it's real. Is she playing? No, she be crying. And she be this close to the screen. She be this close to the thing, right? To the camera, right? I don't know. But if she's getting $1 million, she just frivolously throwing away her money. That seems like what she's doing. Hey there, YT Music. It seems like that's what she's doing. Oh, wow. So it's that's what I hear people saying, but I don't know if it's real or if it's not. I don't know. Is it real, y'all? Is she to be real tears, or she just doing that? That's what I want to know. Child. And why? Because she said her whole family don't like her. So I don't see when they say people do stuff for clicks and likes and views, and if you're playing, and see, I don't believe in playing. I don't believe in playing like that, right? Because that stuff can happen to you. I don't believe in playing lying on somebody that's here and you say he ain't. I just don't believe in playing like that, bringing all them issues, because that stuff will come to you. Oh, okay. Well, okay, y'all. See, I just got hip to it, and she has so many. I don't. Sometime when I got time, I'm laying in the bed, I'll watch it or something. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know she was in an apartment. I could have swore she was in a house. I could have swore she was in, because I guess it's my mind would think if you got 7 kids and you're a YouTuber, you're making good money. I didn't know she made $1 million until she said it yesterday or whenever she said it. But I just figured she was getting good money to. But why not have a house? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you have a house? I don't understand that. He got a 3-year-old. See, listen. What I don't understand about these people, I remember years ago when I bought my house. That's all I wanted for until I got one was my own house. I ain't went nowhere near a millionaire. I wasn't even a thousandaire, but I wanted me a house and I got a house. How can you not buy yourself a house and you have money? I don't understand that. Something that you ain't got to pay no rent to nobody and be control of your own living space. Her husband always be in designer clothes, and he looked like a bum. I seen him briefly once. He don't look worthy of none of that. She always look at a mess. Hair is never. I know why that. Why is that? She need to lose some weight and work out and stuff. That's what she need to be doing. I just watched a short, and she said she was thinking of purchasing this house they were looking at. Hi, Dominant Man. I'm doing good. So, how do you not have a house and you got all that money? Your mind you don't think I'm gonna quit paying these people all this rent, and I'm gonna get me a house, and I got 7 kids with a yard. So they live in an apartment. So is that why she always taking them somewhere? Because they don't have no backyard? You got 7 kids, you need a backyard. We talking about Peach McIntyre nephew on YouTube. She said she made $1 million last year and she broke now. Now, might not be our kind of broke. Might be, her money has dwindled away broke. That's what I'm thinking, right? But they telling me that she live in an apartment and she has 7 kids and a husband who's sorry. She got the sorry husband, right? But she got 7 kids. I would think for your 7 kids, you would get you a house with a yard. That's what I'm saying. The first thing. Like, you didn't think that, because if you got she lived down in, don't she live in Miami or Florida? She live in Florida somewhere, right? I'm sure the rent is probably high. I'm in shock now. I'm in shock. Somebody said, run, don't go down that rabbit hole. Okay. All right. Next thing. So let me tell y'all this. This ain't nothing fun and exciting, but I have to tell y'all because, as y'all know, I love Black history, right? She lives in Florida. That's what I thought. She's been Walmart shopping lately instead of the design. I know. I always see her in the Walmart. I love Walmart too. The house they were looking at was $600,000. She lives in a rental home. They have a backyard on a lake. This isn't her first time being a millionaire either. She had a waist trainer business. So she's just making money and blowing it. Is that right? Is that right? Okay. Child, I would have, matter of fact, I wouldn't just have one house. I would have 2 houses. I would have 2 houses. I would have me some rental property, like apartment building or something. I would have some property. Definitely have me some property to get me some money off of. So whenever you don't want to do YouTube no more, whenever you get tired or they take it or whatever they do. Sure. I just got sick to my stomach or something. She giving it to that man. He don't look like he know what to do with it. He giving it to somebody else. That's what he doing. He giving it to somebody else. Anyway, back to what I was talking about, y'all. So there is a new documentary out on, I think it's Prime. Did I watch it on Prime or did I watch it on, what did I watch it on? I watched it on Amazon Prime. Called Silver Dollar Road, right? It's about Black folks in North Carolina and that they were trying to take their acres. They had a lot of acres of land, right? You have to watch her videos to understand why she's having a hard time, but don't want you to suffer through that. That's what everybody keeps saying it. Tricking at casino. Ooh, she ain't tricking. She ain't tricking, is she? They say it ain't tricking if you got it. That's what they say, Lisa Marie. But anyway, Silver Dollar Road, y'all, is on Prime. It's a documentary about these Black folks. When you watch it, you're going to cry or almost want to cry, right? It's new. It just came out last week or something. About these folks. This is a real story. They still living. who so y'all know this coastal land on the Carolinas. See, I never paid this no attention until I moved down here. This coastal land on the Carolinas, they want to use this for like Myrtle Beach and stuff. They want to use it for resort areas, right? So they're forcefully taking these people's land. So a lot of this land is owned by family members, not just one person. So if it's owned by 10 of y'all, 5 of y'all, 20 of y'all, if one person sells their parcel, because everybody has a parcel, if one person sells their parcel, then they can start eating off your property, right? And this family, was a lot of them, and the mother's still living. She's 95, and it was brothers and sisters. It was a big old family of black folks, right? And somebody in the family sold a parcel of land to these developers, right? This corporation, and he sold it, but two of the brothers' houses was on this property. Their houses were there. They're on the coast. So one of the brothers was a fisherman. He was a crab man and he was a shrimper. He said he was a shrimper and fish. He was on the water. That was his livelihood, how he got his money. Well, once they bought that little piece of parcel where they found it, where their houses were, they set one brother's house on fire and they blew up the one that was a fisherman, blew up his boat, right? And they told them they had to get off the land, and they arrested them for trespassing on their property. They had been in their land. That land has been with them since their great-great-grandfather, somebody in slavery, right? They still had that man's name, right? Last name. And so they took them to jail. So when I first started watching, I said, they'd be in jail by tomorrow. They'd be out. They held them black men in jail for 8 years. 8 years. Every time they would get a lawyer, the lawyer would be persuaded to leave the case. And when they would find a lawyer, they would want an astronomical amount of money that they did not have. And then when the niece would go visit, mama never visited. Mama sat on the side of her bed and cried for 8 years, right? And listened to gospel music. The niece would go see them every week. When she would go see them, they would, this was a little small town, Merriman, North Carolina. They would vandalize her car. So she had to start leaving somebody in her car while she go visit her uncles. It's a very sad, triumphant story. They get out after 8 years, and the men are in their 60s, right? You got to watch it. It's on Prime. It's free. It's called Silver Dollar Road. And like I said, I knew nothing about this. Wasn't taught this. I knew nothing about black folks having all these acres of land until I moved here 3 years ago, right? And in North Carolina and South Carolina, that coastal space, I think, is more. That's what they want, the North Carolina, South Carolina coastal space, right? What's her name? Senator Ed O'Brien, whatever her name is. She did a report on this on CNN, and that's when I really got interested in it. And then I started meeting people and asking them, right? Because I've met people who have acres of land, right? That was passed down to them. So y'all get a chance, y'all go watch it. It's going to make you cry or want to cry because of the way they did those people, and they had no help. And they're still fighting. They own that little piece of land. But what I learned watching that is that, like that older black lady, I know I told y'all about. I think she's in North Carolina, South Carolina too. Tyler Perry and them and some more people put together some money so she can have a fund so they can fight them trying to take her land, right? The other day. But listen, what happens is, let's say you got 80 acres. You think, that's nothing. They can have that little piece, right? But what happens is they build on that. So once they build a resort, a boat, a dock for boats or whatever they build on, then the taxes go up. So if you live around there, your taxes is going to go up too. And the people couldn't afford their taxes. And this is how they buy them out, because they can't afford to pay the taxes. I didn't know that until I started watching that. So I know this ain't no funny hee topic, but I want y'all to be aware of that, because we all black folks. And if you white folks in here, you need to learn it too. So I want y'all to watch Silver Dollar Road when you get a chance. You live on the coast of North Carolina. Hi, Darla. I can't watch movies like that. It'll make you angry, but it's sad. I am very much pro-black, as y'all know, but the black history, especially back, it is very intriguing to me, right? It's very intriguing to me. And it's sad, but I think that we need to know where we come from and the struggles and that we went through, so we don't make them same mistakes. Because see, what happens, like when I saw Waka Flocka say he voted for Trump, all that idiocy, Okay, Biden ain't no good and whoever else ain't no good. But when there's a clear danger, we should not go in that direction, right? And a lot of people don't know the history. I was a little girl and I remember what the climate felt like in the 60s. I remember what it felt like. Civil rights, all that. I remember, and I lived in Ohio. I could only imagine what it was like in the South. I remember what it felt like. You know what I'm saying? As I was growing up in the 70s, there was parts of Cleveland where white folks live, Italian folks. The Italians would kill you about it if you went up in their area, and it was right near our area, right? But if you there was a part where I lived, where I was raised and raised my kids at. If you just went a little bit down the street, in the 70s, white folks would taunt you and spit at you and all kind of stuff, try to run you over to all kind of stuff, right? So we are not that far removed from wherever y'all think we've arrived to. We ain't that far removed from it, and so that's why I'm interested. I always have been. Uh, yeah, yeah. Check it out, T, because it's very informative, right? Because there's a lot of let me tell y'all what I learned, and I'm not trying to be offensive to anyone, because my experience is my experience. But what I learned when I moved here 3 years ago is that Southern people are more passive than people up north. They're more passive. That's just it. That's why that Southern hospitality, everybody wave. Like if there's streets, especially when I lived in Gastonia, the suburb, outside of Charlotte, and in Georgia too, in certain parts, right? You can be driving your car and people outside, they wave. They just wave. That's what they do. They just wave, right? When I first moved to Charlotte, white folks, everybody was so friendly. I was like, oh my God, I love it here, right? Because they're so friendly. So the Southern hospitality is real, right? Up north, we're more colder and more what you want, we got to wall up. But what comes with that is passiveness, right? And again, I don't want to offend anybody. This is just my opinion and my experience. There are a lot of folks. There are a lot of folks who, especially older, who have a slave mentality, right? And it's sad to see because they don't buck, they don't question nothing. They just go with the flow. And so when you watch this Silver Dollar Road, you see that in these people. And one of the brothers, there's a lot of brothers, and when they was taking one of the brothers or doing something, one brother said, no, the white folks was messing around on their land because they would harass them, the sheriffs, they would all harass them. And one of the brothers got tired of it and said something. And the sister said, no, 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 don't do it. Now, this is on film. Don't do it. You know how them white folks, like them the white folks, don't mess with them. And that's how a lot of older people think down here, right? I was mad for months after watching Roots. I couldn't stand to look at Denzel getting lashed in glory. Yeah, but that's what I've experienced. Now I love it down here. It's a different way of living. You have to weigh the pros and the cons, but I personally like it down here. But it doesn't. I'm not blind to the fact that people think differently in the South. I'm not blind to that, right? They definitely think differently in the South. And when you watch this wasn't no 1960s. This happened. This happened in 2011. The men just got out of jail in 2019. Okay, they just got out of jail in 2019, right before the pandemic. All right, so it ain't like this was this was current. This was current, right? And one of the brothers, he said he just sit down, he just cry all the time. He was 52 when he went in. He was 60 when he got out. And he said he just cry all the time. He just cry all the time. I think he's 62 now. He said he just cry all the time. He just sit back and think they took the best years of his life. He sat in jail, not the prison. They didn't even have the decency to sit in the prison. They sat in the jail. Do y'all know how bad it is in a jail? And jail food. So just watch that. It might be too heavy for you. If it's too heavy, don't watch it. But I just thought I'd make y'all aware of that. That's all. And for those who are out there and when you find something like that, send it to me because I'm very much interested in stuff like that. I don't know why. That's just my passion. I like it, right? Anyway, moving on to a brighter subject. Did y'all see that Candy did a athletic line to spoof Sheree? She did a whole athletic line, right? Now, I'm going to say this. It was funny. She did a little promo for it. It was kind of funny, right? But on the other hand of that, Sheree did take a long time to do everything. Because for one, I don't think Sheree's all the bulbs is in the chandelier. But she trying, right? Another thing is Candy have money to do whatever she want to do. So it's easy for you to get a designer or distributor, somebody to make your clothes. It's very easy for you to do. You call somebody up and have it done in a couple of days, right? But she did that to make, because I guess her and Sheree been going back and forth on Twitter or whatever they've been going back and forth on. So she made, and it looked this cute line. The little outfit I think, cute athletic line, you know. Now I don't know if they're coming back to love. What is it called? What is it called? Housewives at Atlanta Housewives next season. But if they do, I know that'll be something they'll be talking about. They'll be talking about it. Sheree is not what? Busy said. No, she's not. No, she's not. No, she's not. No, she's not. She tries, bless her heart, but she's not. But now they say Sheree treat that she don't pay, and that could be true, because we don't know how Sheree got that house. She got a fabulous house, worth a lot of money, and took a lot of money, took a lot of years to get together, but she did it. And I'm proud of her that she finally did it, right? So now you got the clothing line that you've been trying to do for 10, 15 years, and you still don't get that right. I think when you go into business, you have to sit down and think about what it's going to cost first. At least that's how I think. I think of what it's going to cost, and then I try to get that money for what it's going to cost. I don't go into something not knowing if I have the money or not. You don't do that. You don't do that, right? So y'all check her out, because Candy Show got it. Candy been doing, listen, Candy got a whole team of people at her house. I didn't realize she was doing it. I just thought she did it once or twice. She does reels where she portrays people that we know. Right? She's doing real. She got the whole team. She got, if it ain't Billy Blanks, it's one of them other producers or directors at her house. She doing a lot of stuff. Black Wall Street. Yeah. Well, everybody's getting the Black Wall Street. They had one in here. Charlotte. Was it Charlotte? No, it was Atlanta. I done been so many places, y'all. It was Atlanta. They built up, but it didn't get a lot of business, right? It didn't get a lot of business. Maybe it is now. When I went, it didn't have a lot of business, did it? Yeah, but I support all that kind of stuff. I went when they opened up. That was it. That was in Atlanta. Yeah, they opened up, and I went. It was like a mall-like situation, and there was a lot of black vendors. And I actually wanted to get a vendor spot in there, like a pop-up shop, but they didn't have enough traffic to come through there, and they didn't have any spaces either for the pop-up. Not at the time, because I went as soon as I heard about it. I was excited to go. They had just opened up, and I went in there, but it wasn't doing what it should have been doing at the time. Now it could be now, but not when I went. But anyway, like I said, if y'all see anything regarding Black history, send it to me. My email's in the description, right? Now, let me say this, y'all. So, Chrisean, the past, I think I saw the past, but I'm going to check it out. I think I saw that, though. Was the past about somebody passing for white? Was that about the girl passing for white? I think I saw that. Chrisean, I'm not understanding if she thought she bought a house, but she paid it up for a year, and the people that put the house back on the market. But she did a video saying, she went live and said that she's trying to build her credit, and that's why she's doing that. So I think the house is a lease to own. But correct me if I'm wrong. If it's a lease to own, they should not be putting it on the market, right? Because she's under contract. Is that right? And I think that these people, I don't know who's advising her. I don't know if she takes anybody's advice, but it's clear that she needs some advisement. When these young girls get some money, Peach, all these internet folks get some money. They don't know what to do with it. I see that now, right? They don't know what to do with it. A lot of people had the PPP. I didn't get no PPP because I was scared of it. Got that money and dead broke, right? Didn't do anything with that, but do a bunch of dumb black people stuff, right? But you need, when you get some change, you need to, if you're not smart enough and don't know what to do with your money, you need to get a financial advisor or your uncle or somebody that knows something about something, right? Just don't go off on your own accord doing stuff, right? They should not have they put it back on the market, right? And so She said that she paid her rent up for a year. Now, I wondered if she signed a contract, though, because ain't nobody said anything about that. If she didn't sign a contract, they could keep her money, can't they? The only way it should go on the market is if the sellers change the contract. Right. And they're saying that even if they, now, and I don't believe this, I'm not sure, but I don't believe it. Don't make sense to me. That let's say they sell a house, whoever they sell it to has to honor that contract. I don't believe that. I'm not sure, but I don't believe that's the way it goes. I'm not a realtor and I ain't in real estate, but I got common sense. I don't think that's the way it goes. I don't think that's the way it goes. So now I think this young lady is in a trick bag, right? And when you take advantage of somebody that don't know nothing, I believe you go straight to hell. That's what I believe. You should not take advantage of folks, especially she got a little baby. She trying her best. Y'all see where he engaged the girl? He engaged the other one, Jalen or Jaden or whatever her name is. If she did not sign a contract, they took her money. Exactly. They could, but they don't have to. Right. They don't have to. That's what I'm saying. They could, but they don't have to. I'm hoping she signed some papers. I'm hoping, but she ain't said that. She just said she didn't have no credit, and she's trying to establish her some credit. No contract means they keep the money and she has to go. That's what I thought. Now, she didn't say that. Hopefully she signed a contract. She didn't say anything about a contract. Hopefully she signed a contract. You had to have signed some paperwork if you thought you owned the house. Wouldn't you? Because you don't just give people the money and say, I got the keys and I own it. I know she got to know that, right? She got to know that much, right? Even though people say that, what's his name, Blueface was in control of her money. Now she in control of her money and blah, blah, blah. But she got to know that. She got to know that part. Don't y'all think? Well, anyway, he engaged the girl, right? He engaged the other baby mama and then went on live and ran it and disrespected his mama, Carlissa. Because Carlissa said something about the ring or something, right? I think that's his mama named Carlissa. He totally talked about his mama and disrespected her. Now, I don't know if these young ladies is paying attention, but how you treat his mama is how he gonna treat you. Period. If he don't respect his mama, he ain't gonna respect you, right? No contract means they keep. Okay, somebody said, I'm in that field, and if there's a lease signed, she would know. A lease is about, that's right. Child Blue is crazy, and that chick is crazier. Ain't no way she could possibly think me and him is a good idea. But she do. But she should have read the fine print on the back and bottom before signing. Yeah, they all are hot mess. Like when I saw that, he bought a ring and she was in the background giggling and showing the ring while he was talking about his mama. Talking about his mama got 3 kids by 3 different men. She done been married 3 times and not married to none of the men she got kids by. And you with a bum and the ring he bought his girl is better than the ring that man bought her. Like he went on and she ain't nothing. Then I seen somewhere where he went on to say, if you have more than one baby daddy, I forgot. If you got more than one baby daddy, you a HOE, and he was saying all kind of stuff. T said, Nick, you think she really read it? That's a good question. Did she go by herself? Karma came back quick because I saw that. That's what I said, Sheila. Sheila says Karma came back quick because he owes $13 million. That's what I said. That Karma zipped around there because Karma tired of him talking. They tired of him talking and disrespecting the ladies. They tired of that. He be disrespecting both baby mamas and his mama. Tired of that, right? Karma said, Now I wonder, Gail said you basically need an attorney to review the, yeah, you do. Or your realtor. Somebody, an enemy, somebody got to be in the middle of that. Not just you and the person that owned the house. It got to be a realtor. Then you got to notarize the notary. It's stuff got to happen. Yeah, where was the notary at? Gotta have a notary when you buy a house. Or you do whatever you do. Type to read. Well, if she didn't have a contract, this will be a very valuable lesson. She'll read the next time. That's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. But anyway, Blueface disrespected his mama something terrible now. And the girl was back there giggling. Nobody wins in this situation. Now, I don't know what he do because he was on video or something with stacks of money. I don't know what he do. But they want 13 million from him. And I'm trying to figure out why did the judge grant that 13 million? Isn't that a big number? Did he shoot into the bar or whatever? Did he shoot? Was he the shooter? Or was he the reason for the shooting? Or was he the shooter? I'm confused about that. Yeah, he was very disrespectful. It was horrible. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible, y'all. They stopped having kids. I know, Angel. I know. That's the part. That's the part, But we gonna pray again for Chrisean. But see, at that age, you don't listen to people. He didn't have control of her mind all of her adult life. She ain't but 22, 23, 21, whatever she is. He didn't have control of her since she was 17, 18. He dumb. You know, if somebody got control of you, you only smart as they are. Number one. So there you go with that, right? Now, anyway, somebody sent me this, child. I couldn't believe this. Ernesto, aka Ernest, aka Shirley Strawberry fake husband. So he bought Shirley the G-Wagon and the ring, but it came from another woman's money. He had, I want to say this right, he met a woman and talked her into giving him her car. He traded her car in. She wasn't giving it to him. He was going to upgrade her car. So what he was doing was robbing Peter to pay Paul all around the board, right? And took that car, traded in. How he did that without the title? Maybe he had the title. Yeah, he probably had the title. And probably forged it and all that stuff because he had to have the title. And bought Shirley that car and that ring off that woman's other two cars. That's what he did. So right before he got in trouble, this was coming down the line. This was coming down the pipe. Yeah, pure trash. That's why he proposed to Jaden, because he wants her to help him with that. I just thought of that myself, Sheila. And now because she got signed to Columbia Records. Now what did she do? She's a rapper for real? I just thought she made a little diss track, so she must be a rapper. How they sign her? They don't sign all these good black girls down in Atlanta and everywhere else that can really, really rap. How they sign her? Anyway, and she did it. And she did it to women. So she signed to Columbia, so she gonna give him her money, huh? Lord have mercy. Anyway, Ernesto took this lady's property and traded it in to get Shirley. Now, this is what I want to know. Now, you married women, y'all tell me. Well, maybe you have a lot of trust in your husband because he's a good guy. But do you not look into your husband's finance or your fiance before he get to the husband? Do you not check on his finances to see if he have what he have and how much he have of it? Or am I just wrong? T, somebody that's married out there or been married, tell me how you do that, because I would. So Shirley was just taking these gifts. She trying to rap, right, Sheila? Shirley was taking what he was giving her and thought that he was actually buying this. So the whole thing with Shirley Strawberry was a lie. That he was already married. He had no money. I'm trying to figure. So he was taking money from other women. He was taking money from other women to date and court Shirley. Right? Hey, Arletta. What's going on, Arletta? Did you see the part when he took the lady with him to that green water to cleanse? I did. And said that he'd do that once a month or once a year or something. He ain't getting none of my money. Listen, we checked each other's financial. Okay, T. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Because I was like, ain't that what you're supposed to do? You getting ready to be as one with this person. You got to know what they bringing to the table and what they not bringing to the table. Right? Because that's what I was thinking. Like, Shirley didn't do none of that. Shirley just went on with it. Shirley just, she just fell in love with Ernesto. And the whole while, it appears that the whole while he was with Shirley, courting her and marrying her and all that, he was dating and talking and tricking other women the whole while. That's a heavy schedule. That's heavy to do that. Y'all know that? It was uncomfortable. Uh-huh. We had a credit and finances. Mm-hmm. That's good, T. That's good. That's good. That's good that y'all did it. Because I'm thinking Shirley is at a big age. You seem like he would have did that. Or did you just believe he had what he had? Now, at least check this credit score, right? At least check this credit score, because so if he coming with all this stuff and his credit score is 425, that would ring a bell, right? Listen, I can't figure Shirley out, y'all. I cannot figure Shirley out. How did you just? And like I said, I hope I don't be one of them women. I hope I don't be single forever. And then when I meet somebody, I just be so stupid that I just go. I doubt it, but that's what they say happens. That's what they say happens. But he took that woman's properties, and he took a lot of women's properties and would lie to them and tell them, hold on, wait a minute, or he would be out of town. I'm gonna take care of it when I get back. He was doing a lot of moving and grooving. She fell in lust. Yes, she did. But see, it's at some point you got to wake up and be like, hold it. When he bought her the G-Wagon and the ring, you ain't think, like when you first met him, he's a nice looking dude, but he ain't that nice looking that I'm gonna believe. First of all, I've heard him talk on the phone. I've heard him speak. He does not seem like the brightest bulb in the chandelier. Now, I know dudes like that, right? In Cleveland, I know dudes like that. I know dudes like that, but I don't understand how they went for that with him. I don't understand that. Well, you had to show me something. She thought it. She probably did think it was her last chance. Our letter. She probably didn't think it was her last chance, but listen, y'all. It starts with a conversation. Conversation will tell you everything you need to know. Keep having several conversations. You can have all the good D and all the good H in the world, right? All that's fine. That's fine. But the real life got to kick in at some point, You can be in a little bubble for a little while, but then you got to have real, like T said, you got to have the hard conversations. Like right now, if I meet a man and I like him in 6 months, I'm going to have to tell him, listen, I don't have nothing. My credit score is horrible. This is what you want to get into. I'm trying to build it up. I have to tell him, I ain't got nothing, sir. You know what I'm saying? So, about the repo, his attitude was, his attitude, first of all, hers wasn't what it should have been. And they took my car. Child, I'd have been cussing so hard. I'd have been windmilling through the phone. I'd have been cussing so hard. So hard. And I never got that from her. That's the part I didn't understand. There was no emotion. Not like it should have been. Because I'd have said a whole bunch of stuff that I can't say on YouTube right now. You can exactly, Aletta, you can. I just told who I just tell that to today. I just told somebody that yesterday, the other day. She was way too calm. Now let me ask y'all something for the people who have memberships with other YouTubers. Can you cuss in your membership chat when you in your membership live? Me. Can I cuss? Because there's a lot of things I want to cuss about, and I can't really do that, right? I want to cuss. Because that's how she said it. I listen, nephew, I was so in shock. Like, that's all you gonna say? That's why I remember it. But they took my car. Huh? Child, I would all kind of words. And then I hung up and don't call me no more till you figure out how to get my car back. That wouldn't have went all like that. I know. But they just don't know you. They don't know you. They're just making stuff up. I was like, is she serious? They ain't put you in jail on the makeup. You can't make the video public. So I'm not. They ain't gonna never be public, right? Because I don't want it to be public ever. So let me ask you this. That's what Vala Davis said. She told her husband when they started dating. She said she was broke in debt. That's right. And he's so handsome. I just see the picture of them. They just celebrated either their birthday or anniversary, something. They look so good together. Uh, you can't make the video public. So let me ask you this. So when we have the whole purpose right now for my membership is to talk about the Vegas trip. I don't want that to ever be public. I ain't never thought about that. It's gonna stay amongst us, right? So when I set the video up, it's gonna be in members only. So it's never gonna be public. So I can cuss. Okay, cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool because I will be doing a lot of cussing, y'all. Because there's a lot of I want to cuss right now, but I can't, right? Because YouTube, like when I first started, they were saying you couldn't do this, and you couldn't do that, but it wasn't as strict as they is. They strike you right down now for stuff, so I can't even be my whole self. You can cuss, cool, because I'm gonna be doing a lot of cussing. Nephew, I need you to. We having a meeting, not a meeting. I'm going live Friday at 8 for members only. So I need you to get your membership. Anybody that's going to Vegas, or if you don't have to be going to Vegas, you just want to be a member, I need you to get your membership, okay? Just be gentle with it. There are no new cuss words. So I get... Now, it ain't going to be just vulgar, but when some things, listen, sometime when I talk, a cuss word needs to be inserted for emphasis. That's all. Just insert it for emphasis. You hear cussing from several YouTubers, okay? In they members live, okay, cool. You're the only one that don't cuss. Am I? What? Because when I cuss, they don't monetize me. I don't get no money no way, but I'm trying to grow up to that part. So, I might get 5 cents for a video. I'm trying to get it. So if you cuss, they don't give you nothing. I know everybody cuss. They cuss good. They cuss good. I want to cuss. But yeah, Ernesto was flim-flamming all the broads, y'all. And he was doing, he knew what he was doing. He was getting older, vulnerable females, right? That was happy to have him. Because he is a nice looking dude. He is a nice looking dude, I just don't know if I could have stood for the conversation, but he's a nice looking dude, though. So, and I wonder how's she feeling right now that she know all this stuff? First of all, she wasn't really married to him. She quick deeded the house that she had in LA, and it's horrible. And I guess she's still living with her friend or whoever she's living with. And you worth $5 million, Shirley. $5 million. If I was Shirley, I would go to Steve. I go to Marjorie. I wouldn't even go to Steve. I'm going to call Marjorie because Marjorie hold the purse strings. I'm going to call Marjorie. Like, Marjorie, we need to have meet for coffee or something, right? Lunch or salads or something, right? Listen here. I need me a place to live. I got a job. I work with your husband. What can y'all do for me? Co-sign. They probably going to do that. But can you buy me one? Just buy me one. Steve a millionaire. Just buy me. Can y'all buy me a little piece of house somewhere, please? Down here in Georgia. Buy me a little piece of house in Macon. I go to Macon somewhere. Just buy me a little piece of house. You see that he had no kids, no animals order? It is a really mostly greed-eyed monster. So then I saw something else disturbing somebody sent me. What was it? He was trying to SA a woman on this mobile home or whatever it was, RV or something. And it was something gross about it too. I can't remember because when I read it, I was like, oh my God. He was doing something horrible. It's a lot of desperate women in Atlanta, apparently, for Ernesto to be able to trick them like that. He's not, Angel. He's not. But he was telling that lady, first of all, she gave him her titles and stuff. And he told her he could upgrade her. And he could, first of all, all that sounds stupid to me. He said he could upgrade her for what he would do, though, because he had a fleet of cars. So he would take them around to see that. Then he had this mobile home or RV, whatever this was. He would take them on there and see that. So he looked like a man of means. He looked like a man of means. But I don't care how rich you are. You don't need my stuff. If you're going to do something for me, then do it for me. You don't need my stuff. I'm not going to give you my title and my keys to my car. And I'm kind of wondering, is he the one? But I don't think he is. I think I saw him. Is he the one? You remember, now Jennifer got a show coming out. I don't know if it's out yet or it's going to be out, where they talking about scamming. It's called My Scam Story or something like that on VH1. A guy took her Range Rover, and I don't think she ever got it back. And went on to the rainbow with it. She was, yeah, 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 yeah. But so at that point, I'm going to fight you. But you know what I think though, y'all? Because he's a monster, so he don't look like a monster in his little pictures on his little videos. I think he turns into that. That's who he is deep down. But I think he turns into that. That's what I think. He turns into that. Because I've listened to we had that one serial killer dude that was wait, I shouldn't say that word. One serial killer person who was unaliving women and I don't even know if I can say it, doing this with their heads, right? And a couple of them escaped. And the ones that escaped said that his eyes turned black, right? Now, I've watched other shows, and they say the same thing. When that evil come across them, their eyes turn black, right? Now, I was watching, Nephew, this is what I want to tell you. I was watching, so I've been watching Fear Thy Neighbor. Watched a couple of those. Today, I started watching Fear Thy Roommate. Oh, it was really, I had to start watching. I watched one, remember I watched two. I was like, I can't watch no more today. It's good, but I can't watch too much of it. Yeah, he's a monster. He's a monster. He's a monster. And maybe Shirley saw it, because I can't imagine you lay him down with a man and you don't see that other side of him. I can't imagine you ain't seen that. But the way she talked so docile to him. She talked bigger than that on the radio, right? No, they don't know you. They're just making stuff up. I could not believe my ears, y'all. So he turns into a monster and does all kind of sexual things to people. He just did what he wanted to do, and now he has to pay. Probably gonna be in there the rest of his life. I don't think it came out yet, but it's coming out. It's called, how, what's the one Remy Ma do? My Crime Story. So this one is called My Scam Story. And Jennifer Williams is sort of like the host, because she got scammed. Yeah, you got to. It's something. I watched it today. I watched 2 episodes a day. I was like, okay, I can't watch no more of this, because it's like, whoo, child. I know, because I couldn't believe, I couldn't believe she was saying all that stuff. I like Fear Thy Neighbor. Fear Thy Neighbor. It's very good, but I can only watch about 2 episodes of each, because then it just, I don't know what it does. See, that's why I watch a lot of reality and trifling. What is it called? A dramatic reality series, because that real life unaliving do something to me. It do something to me. But with all that reality stuff, I can watch that all day long. But it's good. I'm telling you, I used to watch ID all the shows all the time, and I stopped. This was right before I moved to down here. I stopped watching it so much, right? Because it's just too much. I had to stop watching Next 48. Is it Next 48? When they solved the homicides, I had to stop watching that. I haven't watched that in years, because it's just like black men are unaliving each other and going to the penitentiary the rest of their life. So stupid, and I stopped watching it, because it's just stupid. And my brother was on there too. Somebody came in his house and robbed him, beat him to death, and he was on that show as well. But they didn't show nobody, because I guess his son didn't want that. But yeah, that's bad. Yeah, I just thought the picture of it. My brother, when they came in his house and robbed him, and they fought, and then they hit him in the head with something. And when when we saw him, uh, the um, uh, piece of his skull was gone. And I think it was after that. I think I probably stopped watching it. Yeah, he's first 48. That's it. I said next 48. That's the name of it. First 48. Yeah, first 48. Um, Evil is here. Yeah, I watched a couple. Like I said, I can't watch. I can't like some shows like uh Chicago PD or something like that. I can watch 4, 5, 6 episodes. I can watch it all day. I can't do them shows on ID all day. I can watch a couple, then I have to come back to it. Yeah, that was about a few years. That was some years ago. I'm trying to think. That been a while now that I think about. I'm trying to think. Was I in my house when that happened? I was, but it's been a long time though. But that stuck with me. That stuck with me. Because they had a veil over the over the casket, but they had took a chunk of his head out, right? And so I think it was a little bit after that I stopped watching for it because it came on first 48. I stopped watching it because it's like it's senseless. They didn't get anything. He had some coins in a jar or something. They didn't get nothing, right? I like Criminal Minds. Yeah, yeah, me too. You know what? I ain't watched Criminal Minds in a long time because I had watched them all. They ain't got no new ones. But I had watched them. I love me some Criminal Minds, especially when the black guy was on there. I love me some Criminal Minds. I like all them kind of shows. Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, Law and Orders, all them. I watch all them. But yeah, so that just made me sad. So I'm gonna get off that. But nephew, I want you to watch Fear That Run. I think it's new because they only got one season. It will. That's what I'm saying, Angel. Angel say the ID channel will have you looking at everyone's side. It will. That's why I stopped watching it because I start getting crazy thoughts in my head, right? I can't let the crazy seep in. So I just, because I was watching it today and I was like, okay, that's enough. I watched 2. I was like, oh, that's enough. That's enough, Jackie. That's enough for that. On Paramount season 15, check it out. Okay. On Paramount, because what I be watching it be on Philo. So they got, what show, Nick, is on Paramount? So I got Paramount. Tell me what show so I can be checking it out. Anyway, y'all. What about it? Oh, I know what I was talking about. So did y'all see, nephew? Did y'all see that Dwight Howard was talking about his sexcapades with men? What? Hannibal. I like Hannibal Criminal Minds. I think I watched Hannibal. He's talking about his sexcapades, and he also tried to SA a man. Now you went crazy. Now he got 5 baby mamas, five kids and 5 baby mamas, right? But if I can remember right, I think Royce is the first one. The girl used to be on Basketball Wives. If I can remember right, I believe she hinted at that way back when because he was giving her a hard time about that baby, right? And he was saying, now I read it, I knew it, but I forgot it. But I read today where she said that when she got pregnant, he wouldn't talk to her. And then he wouldn't answer the phones or something like that. And then some kind of way she did talk to him, and he wanted to pay her to not have the baby. He would pay all her bills, either buy her house or pay her rent, and any debt she had, he would clear up all her debt to not have the baby. She did. That's what I thought. I thought she hit it. I can't remember because it was so far back. Because she was on the original Basketball Wives, I think. But I thought that she hinted at that. Because she wasn't allowed to, if I can remember right, she wasn't allowed to show that boy on TV or something. He had restrictions on her. Really? I never see. I didn't follow him or nothing, so I didn't know. But did y'all get them vibes from him? Y'all got them vibes from him? But why have so many kids and so many baby mom? So what's going on? And to talk about it, I guess you have to come out the closet sometime. That's what I know. Angel, a tall, hot. That's what I'm saying. To me, y'all, now listen, if you like that, I ain't mad at you. I'm just saying my thoughts. If you're a big old man, I don't think you should. I just think that's strange to me. That's just to me. I ain't trying to offend nobody in the LGBTQ. I don't want no smoke. I definitely don't want no smoke. But I'm just saying, it's just odd to me. It's odd to me. That's all. That's what I thought. He had a gag on her. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he's still claiming he. You can't be. You just did all what you did. You told us what all you did, and the man told it. Whoever the man was, he told it, cause he essayed him. He told it. Like, it's out there. And then what I want to know is them dudes that act like. So let me tell you, we're gonna talk about this in my. This is going to be a topic that I'm going to be talking about in my members live about men's sexuality. So I want y'all to get your membership so we can talk freely and openly, because I can't, and I don't want to slip up and say the wrong thing, because I will, right? He said, yeah, that's what he said. He's just, Royce is a basket case. He said he just freaky. I heard she's abusive to his kids too. He's abusive to, right? Me too. I heard that too. He said he's not gay. It's just a fetish. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. If you doing this with them, that ain't a fetish. That's what it is, right? Or am I wrong? Uh-uh. That's what it is, sir. I don't want you if that's what that's part of your thing. If that's part of your thing, I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. Like, we not, you switching it back and forth. Mm-mm. If you a switch hitter, stay over there on that side. I don't want you. It's somebody I know right now, that is part of that community. And I just seen him hugged up on IG with a woman. And I'm thinking to myself, she don't know. She don't know. No, that's not a fetish. That's the thing. That's who you are, sir. That's not a fetish. Wait, Gail said fetish my ish. Oh my. Okay, what else we got here on the doc? Oh, y'all. So I was watching it. I don't know what city it was in. What city was it in? Where Walmart had the stakes locked. Then I seen another video where it wasn't Walmart, it was a grocery store, I think, had the soap powders locked up in chains, had them chained up, right? I've been watching on TikTok, the stealing is getting out of hand. People just going and stealing stuff, right? They ain't sneaking. They just putting stuff in their bag and running out of stuff. Like, what is going on in the world, y'all? What is going on in the world? And they had that son was, uh-huh. I think I heard that. You talking about Royce and his son, right? So you done made the little boy weird. I ain't got no words, y'all. I ain't got no words. I ain't got no words. So I'm trying to understand, we're gonna talk about this in my in depth on my members live, because I'm trying to almost think like, not you nephew, not you nephew. A majority now. I'm thinking like each other, don't like us. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I had to forget about it too, because again, I didn't want to believe that. So sometimes when I want to believe stuff, I just push it out my head. Now I want to say something. Do you think he did something to that boy? Angel say, Angel say, oh, okay, like for real though, like what's going on? How y'all enjoy each other company more than us? How y'all enjoy that more than enjoy us? Let me tell you what a man told me today, y'all. It called itself liking me. I want to, if I wasn't, see, I stay on Facebook because I have people that I could stay in touch with without talking on the phone. He said that he don't have no enjoyment. I said, you don't want to have no fun or nothing. He said, no. Who do you think won't be bothered with you? He said he don't have no enjoyment. He ain't spending no money outside if it ain't at his house. And he ain't going nowhere but at his house. He ain't doing no enjoyment. I said, you ain't gonna travel or nothing. He said, only women do that. Only women do that. Don't no man do that. I'm telling y'all, these Negroes down here are something different. They are something different. And I said, well, I gotta do something right now. Ooh, Lord have mercy. He ain't going to spending none of his money. None of it. You don't think so, Lisa? I don't know. Well, where you get it from then? Just by listening? Where you get it from? I don't understand. Like, at some point, y'all, the weird. Look, I don't want to get caught up in the rapture. When God come down here and do a Katrina, I don't want to be caught. I'm good, Lord. Don't take me. Like, yeah, because y'all, they going to hell. Very much so. Like, I'm never even talking to him again. Never. You don't want to do nothing. He said, I don't want to have no fun. What's fun? And people talk crazy. I can't try to explain the crazy to just be crazy with yourself. You just won't ever talk to me no more. Be crazy over there. That's fine. All he did was work. That's what he said. He worked and was obsessed with money. That's what he said. He worked and he saved his money. I'm thinking, you save if you're 60 years old, what you saving it for? I'm trying to figure out, you ain't gonna use it, you ain't gonna have no fun. And say, I ain't no fun. Blew my mind. Blew me, for real. Like, okay. All right, well, I'm about to go eat this chili. Whoo, Lord. Yeah, so tomorrow we got some love and marriage, Huntsville, and some other stuff to talk about. I got to see about destiny. I got to figure that. I got to go Google that. I got to go Google that about destiny. I didn't know nothing about that one. That was slid up under me. I got to go read up on British and where they gonna send it to. She said 4 years. She should be happy with the focus. I actually thought she was getting more than that because she had a lot of charges. So 4 years. She got a child too, or two. She got kids too, I think. Of course it's not. Angel said, "Did you hear Jada's book is not selling?" Of course you didn't. First of all, you didn't told it all and disgusted us all. You didn't make us interested. You made us disgusted. You made us disgusted. You upset a lot of folk. You didn't. Now we back feeling sorry for Will. Even though y'all, you know what I thought about? I don't know if I said this already. I remember vaguely. I can't remember all the details, but I remember, if I'm not mistaken, that when he got with Jada, he was still with. I don't know if he had married her or they were just going together. He was still with his son's mother. And remember, it was a slight little scandal, if I can remember right? And this could be Will's karma. You left her to get with her. Now, this is what you get. I'm almost positive of it. I just can't remember because it's so long ago. But I believe it was a slight scandal with that, right? I'm not going to buy it. Yeah, nobody's going to buy it. Well, it might have been better if she just sold it without going on the press tour. But I guess you have to go on the press tour. But you don't say negative things, though, on the press tour. You say positive things on the press tour. You don't keep talking about that man. You wake up every day to humiliate and emasculate him. And that's the part people don't like. We ain't forgot that Will did what he did to Chris Rock. We ain't forgot that. But the fact that you wake up every day and you thought in order to sell your book, you would have to emasculate your husband, your children's father, the man you've been with for almost 30 years. You felt that was how you was going to sell your book. It shows disrespect. They did a skit of Jada on Saturday Night Live. Oh, did they? I got to watch it. Did they? I got to watch it. I ain't watched Saturday Night Live in a long time. When I was growing up, I used to love me some Saturday Night Live. I'm going to watch it. Did they? Sheree. What about Sheree Gill? Yeah, we don't nobody want to. I knew that was gonna happen because that's what they did with Latasha. See, the people got a way of canceling you without saying we canceling you. They just don't fool with you. They just don't fool with you. So they did to Latasha. You gonna bring that album out after you stole $30,000 from your sister and did all kind of negative stuff and put forth a lot of negative energy. And nobody want they don't like you. You got to be liked. In order for people to spend their money with you, you got to be liked. I like Will, but I heard he dated the lead singer. Oh, am I thinking about the other Pussycats, the singers? I think them the same people. Her brother was a hairstylist, a famous hairstylist. So he likes the white women, huh? Okay. Well, if you're trying to get him back, see, in order to get, well, maybe she's getting him back for all the cheating. Maybe that's why she's doing that. But just say that. Just say that, because we don't want to assume anything. Because right now we're assuming that you don't like Will, and you're an evil witch. That's what we're assuming. You're a narcissistic witch. That's what we're assuming right now. That's what we're assuming right now, that you're a narcissistic witch. Well, y'all. Listen, y'all, don't forget to like and share, subscribe, and do all the things, right? I know all y'all ain't here subscribe, but share me with the people. Share me with the world, right? Cash at me if you can. Was he married to Jada when he dated her? Nicole Scherzinger. Nicole Scherzinger is an actress, isn't she? Yes, he was. Was he married to Jada when he dated her? So he was openly dating y'all? All right, Neff. See you. Don't forget to get the membership. We're going live Friday in the members. I kind of think I just can't remember it all, but I believe it was a scandal with that. And if so, then this is his karma. You forsaked her and went on with her. You thought she was better, so you got what you wanted. Okay, good night, y'all. I'm gonna try something today, but I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna try something. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. I'm trying to figure out a singer. Oh, she's a singer. I'm trying to figure out how to. Oh, I might know. Oh, it's over there. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna figure out something. Don't mind me. See y'all tomorrow at 8, Jack Squad. No, did he just now? Oh, we was just talking about him. Nicole on the Masked Singer show now with Nick Cannon, Nick. So she must be hot. She's just a hot commodity, huh? Everybody want her. Richard Roundtree, my man. Okay, good night, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 8. What's tomorrow? Wednesday at 8? Something come on tonight. Y'all know what come on tonight? The Oval. The Oval is back. I'm getting ready to watch that. See y'all. I'm trying to figure out something.